Over the last 15 years, Belgium produced one of its most talented generation of footballers. Despite the early promise, they largely failed to live up to expectations in tournament football. But how good were these players when they were emerging on Football Manager 2008? Let's find out. The now record goalscorer in Belgium national team history, Romelu Lukaku. Back in 2007, at the age of just 16, he's coming through the ranks with Anderlecht. He scored 41 goals with the club and was instrumental in their league victory in the 2010 season. Incredibly, it took him another 11 years to win a domestic trophy, his Serie A triumph with Inter Milan. To a player who made his Anderlecht debut aged 35, Jan Vertonghen. Here though we find him with Ajax. It's interesting how in FM 2008 he's listed as a midfielder or DM. It must have been before he moved into the defence. Like Lukaku, he's another national team record holder. With 153 appearances, no one has appeared more for Belgium than him. One of the first of his generation to retire, Moussa Dembele. After debuting with German Beerschot, he eventually signed with Louis van Gaal at AZ Alkmaar. He played 23 league games, scoring 10 goals as his side won its first league title in 28 years. This would attract the interest of Fulham, who bought him to West London for a bargain £5 million. One of the most talented players in modern history, Eden Hazard. 17 years ago he's with Lille in France. Under Claude Puel, he'd make 4 senior appearances in Ligue 1 that season as he slowly integrated with the side. Just 1 year later, he'd make his Belgium debut. Internationally though, he's arguably one of their biggest underperformers. In tournament football, he only scored in 3 games, against Hungary in Euro 2016 and at the 2018 World Cup against Tunisia and England in the 3rd place playoff. Undoubtedly a fantastic talent, but probably would like to relive some of those games for Belgium. Axel Witsel came through the ranks with Standard Liège. He played 183 games for the club, winning 2 league titles before Benfica signed him. Even now, he's still going strong with Atletico Madrid and could be in line to win the 12th trophy of his career. It's interesting how many of these guys came through the ranks outside of Belgium. Nacer Chadli, like a few others, is in Holland with Agov. Apologies if I butchered the name there, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. After scoring 17 league goals in 1 season, FC Twente would sign him. Working alongside Steve McLaren, he'd win the only trophies of his career, 2 domestic cups. In 2007, long before establishing himself as one of the best defenders in Premier League history, Vincent Kompany is with Hamburg. They've just signed him for a fee of €10 million from Anderlecht. During this season, the German club actually won their most recent trophy, an Intertoto Cup, with Kompany scoring in the final. Before joining Everton and Manchester United, we find Fellaini with Standard Liège. In the 2008 season, he'd score 6 league goals as his club won their first league title in 25 years. This form led Everton to sign him for £15 million and make him the most expensive Belgian player ever at the time. At the age of just 16, Christian Benteke is with Genk. He'd leave the club for 2 years for Standard Liège before rejoining. This proved to be a good decision, as he scored 19 goals in a season, leading Aston Villa to sign him for £7 million. I was surprised to see, internationally, he only scored 18 goals for Belgium during his entire career. Definitely could have achieved more than that, I think. Another who came through the system of Genk, Kevin De Bruyne. He'd played 113 games at the club and was instrumental in their league triumph in 2011. Once again, English football clubs were interested, and Chelsea would win the battle to sign him for £7 million. The rest, they say, is history. A once teammate of Nacer Chadli at Agov, Dries Mertens. During 7 seasons in Holland, he scored 97 goals, leading Napoli to sign him for €10 million. Within Serie A, he established himself as one of Europe's top wide players and was unfortunate to miss out on their league triumph in 2023. One of the most talented national teams in modern history, but one which has perennially underachieved. As we approach Euro 2024, maybe those remaining can finally get their nation over the line and win that elusive trophy. Thank you for watching this video.